Good morning, beautiful people. I just finished my meditation. I'm feeling ready. I just also took a little bit of my Shilajit for the first time ever. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. And I'm really excited for today as it is Monday, start of the new week. Now I get to get all of my stuff ready for the week ahead of me. I'm gonna go work, but first, I'm actually gonna go on a little bit of a trek this morning. So I'm gonna come right over there. There's this little pathway right over there, and it goes all the way up and around. So I'm gonna just hang out over there for this little part of the morning. But I'm excited to, oh my gosh, like the Nomad Summit here is starting in a few days. And in fact, it's right there. You can see that it's right here. This is literally the place that we're going to be hosting and doing our speeches at. This is the hotel that we're gonna be doing it at. And so I'm very, very excited to get things rolling. I'm gonna finish out my speech and my slides for my workshop. Gosh, it's gonna be a great day ahead of me. And I'm excited for you to tag along. So let's get to it. The reason why taking action is just easier to do every single time afterwards is because you start to get an attitude of knowing how the journey is going to go. When you're exercising, when you're going on a trek, you recognize that it's so insanely tough. You are sweating, you're panting, you're out of breath. So many things are hurting in your body. And this applies to your work, this applies to all these other areas of your life. But you recognize during this part, there is a lull. During this exercise, there is a lull, some point where you can have a break, have a rest, and get your breath back. Because then you can get back up the mountain, you can continue moving forward to where you want to go. It's so amazing to see, just by taking action, your mindset of willingness and your attitude towards discipline and just movement, and I mean movement in the direction that you want to go, becomes easier just by taking action in the little things of life. It's a great resemblance, and I love using these metaphors. Keep doing it. Keep taking action even if it doesn't feel right, because you're learning, you're learning the discipline just by doing it. to the top of the mountain, and I'm just reflecting and recognizing some important wisdom. I've made it to the top of the mountain, and I'm feeling so exceptional. I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling happy that I've achieved what I set out to achieve. But I know this feeling is going to come and go all the time. This moment is never going to come again. Me being on top of this mountain specifically. And this first feeling of achievement is always the best feeling. And you can create this feeling, but you can't create that moment again. There's a difference between the feeling being created and the moment being created. Right now, I've just created the moment. And yet again, that feeling will come again when I achieve what I set out to achieve, when I climb a different mountain, when I go on a run, when I set up myself for success and I get some more clients, when I go out and approach some woman, when I have a conversation that was really hard to have. All of these micro achievements can still resemble the big achievements that you really, really want. And what I suggest is to tap into those feelings more often. You can do that by focusing your attention on what it is that you're trying to create. And I'm talking about the feeling, not the moment. The moment will always go. But if you create the feeling, that is where your superpower lies. Because where your focus goes, your energy flows.
Comes and goes, but peace resides for the prolonged period of time.
I like this word from Vipassana, equanimity.
Equanimity, I'll tell you. Equanimity, joy, blissfulness, compassion, and the fragrance.
Beautiful.
Man, I'm so happy to see.
What a magnificent conversation and interaction that I just had with that man Rudra. He is a Nepali and business owner at this rock garden resort that I was just at. I was just passing by after visiting the top of the mountain, and he is very, very wise and just a powerful man indeed. And he has a few kids in America actually, so he is working on building this business, the rock garden resort, and reading a bunch of books, helping himself and sharing his passion and his purpose with the world. And something that we talked about was just trusting the divine path, trusting the path that is bigger than you, bigger than what you can comprehend and understand. Everything that we have going on in our world may seem a little bit of a struggle at times, but it's all for a purpose. It's all for some sort of learning process. And we have to be able to tap into this power, this energy, this collective understanding. Otherwise, you can get lost. You can get stuck in the small material possessions. This isn't what you want. We want to surrender, to let go and trust in this path that is divine, that is existential, that is in the quantum level of the universe. This is just all part of it. And I'm glad that if you're watching this video, that means you're somehow part of this magnificent plan. And if you want to talk with me, understand how you can start to also get a little bit more internal, inside, understanding the true self-mastery that is within you, we can have a conversation. Just reach out to me, Instagram, mention it in the comments. I'm here. And I have a lot of connections that I can support you with, give you the right path. All showered up, and now going to work. Nice bike. That was such an interesting conversation earlier with those guys that I sat down with. Was guys from, I think, Hawaii, actually. They grew up in Hawaii and they were just there, and I overheard the guy talking about his struggles with caffeine, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. I want to say something to this guy and invite him to my personal growth meetup. And so we had a really long conversation, and it was wonderful. I really enjoyed it, and now I'm here at the new cafe about to talk to Ondra and hang out with him and work a little more. I'm in love with Indian food right now, and I cannot get over it. I'm just wanting to eat as much as possible. It's crazy. On the road again. Can't believe we're on the road again. We're moving tomorrow. Ondra is super tired because he's gotten no sleep because there was termites in our bed frame and the nightstand. And so he woke up at 2 a.m. and telling me, like, how did you not wake up? And so I somehow slept through that and managed to wake up around like 7:30, where Ondra still woke up at 6 to get his own solitude and go on our morning run.
Didn't work out.
And now he's tired as fuck. We'll see. We're gonna have he's got one more little coaching session for today. I'm gonna do some more editing when I get home, back to the hotel, and then also just do my last little presentation slides for the workshop on Thursday. And we have a workshop tomorrow, or a meetup tomorrow. Gonna be exciting.